Hi, I'm Doug from Dynamic Computing, and welcome to episode 172 of 10-Minute Amiga Retrocast. This week, we're going to be taking a look at an Amiga game. Now, you guys know I don't do a ton of Amiga game reviews on my channel, but I do them for some of the new ones that come out because it's just awesome that after 35 years, they're still producing new Amiga games. And even more uncommon, I'm visiting one for the second time. A couple of months back, probably 6 months or so ago, I did a preview of Rogue Declan 0 from our good friend at Nivrig Games, John Gervin. Now, this was a game that was put out in time for Amiga Cammy's wonderful Amiga Game Jam that I helped to host and judge last year. But this was not the complete version of the game. This was a mostly complete version that had 70% of the features that John was planning on in the game. He has since released the full version of the game, which is fantastic, and I've played the bejesus out of it. But now we have the fully boxed version that has shipped and looks fantastic. Take a look at this here. Nice boxed Rogue Declan for the Amiga CD32, which is absolutely awesome. Box is absolutely beautiful. It's got your artwork on the back. It's got details about it. Now, this is published by Poly.play, which is a German company, I believe. And they have a lot of other games on their website, including the wonderful Invia and Sam's Journey and a bunch of other ones. So I'll put a link to their website. Now, just a little hint to my friends at Poly.play. You've got Poly.play as your logo, Poly.play, absolutely. Well, guess where their website is not? It's not at Poly.play, okay? In today's society, when you have a name dot something, that's what people assume your website is. They just do. It's polyplay.xyz. So change that. That's confusing. But this copy should be the full version with a bunch of goodies and doodads in it. So let's go ahead and set this on top of my Amiga 1000, open it up and see what's inside the box, and then let's do a little playthrough. Now, the box is still wrapped in its nice little plastic covering, so this will be as much of a surprise for me as it will be for you. Let's go ahead and get her open. Ooh. Now, what I understand is they actually put some 1992 and 1993 air inside the box. So when you open it up, it smells just like a box that you'd open up in 92 or 93. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, let's take a look at the back here, now that we don't have the glare on there. Lovely little pictures, lovely Rogue Declan logo. The wizards have been up to their tricks again, and this time they've accidentally opened Hell's portals under the castle. Now it's up to you, brave Sir Declan, to delve into each procedurally generated castle dungeon, find enough magical shards to access and close its portals. Armed with an enchanted caster sword, potions you find, and perhaps the occasional legendary charm, Sir Declan must fight demons, avoid traps, and collect treasures to trade for battle enhancements before finally reaching the portals themselves. Brave Sir Declan, how deep can you go? Pretty cool, huh? All right, open she goes. First thing we've got is the actual CD32 sleeve itself. This should have the full CD32 game inside. Let's take a look and make sure she does. So we've got her open. Nice, huh? This is very well done. Excuse me, box. We have what appears to be a manual. We've got the CD32 game right here, which is kind of cool. Where on earth can you even get CDs these days? No, they're not hard to find. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, nice instruction manual here. System requirements, dual stick retro support, different options for the different modes, which we'll go over in just a little bit. Nice, this is really a well-designed little manual, and it's nice to actually have one in here. Woo, look at this. Rogue Declan sticker. We can peel this off and stick this right on top of something like an Atari or a Timex Sinclair TS1000 and make it an actual cool looking thing. Nice little sticker. Woohoo! A key ring. This is a Sir Declan's sword as a key ring. That's pretty cool, huh? Now imagine putting your keys on this, and then guys, imagine sticking this in your front pocket with your keys. That would be a real treat, wouldn't it? Ooh, ouch. Maybe I'll use this for something else, but that's really cool. Made of metal. We have a paper wrapper that used to contain... Oh, now this is cool. This is a Rogue Declan micro SD card that has all the varieties of the game on it. So if you don't have a CD32 and you want to play it on your Amiga 500 Mini or your Amiga 500 or WHD Load or you know, WinUAE, something like that, all the varieties of the game come on the little SD card on here. Nice. Polyplay registration card. Fun. Polyplay sticker. And a second Rogue Declan sticker. Nice. A nice Polyplay sticker in there. Advertisements for other products. Zero Sphere Collector's Edition. Guess I better look into that one too, huh? And then last but not least, a full-size Rogue Declan poster. That's pretty cool, huh? That sucker's going up on the wall. So now that we have all this stuff opened up, let's go ahead and pop her into my CD32 and take a look at some of the new game modes in the full version. We're spinning the old disc right in the Amiga CD32. Now this is an NTSC model, which of course is far less common. And the game, of course, is a PAL version. So you're going to have to hook a mouse to it if you have an NTSC version. Do the old two-finger salute when you first boot up and switch into PAL mode. Once you switch into PAL mode, everything comes up and it looks just fine on the screen. Let's take a look at some of the game modes. So on the boot up screen, when she finally does boot up, you've got some really nice options here. Of course, you can just start a typical game, which we'll take a quick look at. You can also adjust the controls. This one defaults to the CD32 controller because that's what I have. Now how this works, the CD32 controller has one control pad on the left and 4 buttons on the right. The left control pad controls your dude's motion. The 4 right buttons shoot in the 4 cardinal directions, and you can hold 2 at a time down to shoot diagonally, which is cool. It also supports 2 joystick mode and single joystick mode, which actually all work fine. Under options, you can of course change your different kinds of options here that we're going to look at. We're going to take a look at normal first, but we've also got endless mode, reverse mode, survivor mode, berserk mode, and timed mode. All of them are kind of cool. Difficulty, you can change between normal and hard. You can pick your own seed here, which creates the dungeons. Music and sound controls, of course, screen shake, screen flash, hints. Trainers, look at this. This is kind of cool. infinite lives, infinite cast, infinite bombs, free shop. You can cheat to your heart's content in here. Me, I actually never cheat. And then we have the lovely credits, John Gervin, designing and programming, audio by DJ Maytune and Hoffman, graphics Tony Galvez and 0x72, and all kinds of other cool stuff here. Let's take a quick look at the base game for those who have not seen it before. We'll just take a brief look. We're going to start the game. Entering Dungeon 1, how deep can you go? So this is Sir Declan here, and see, he can shoot in any of the 4 directions, or if I hold 2 buttons down, he can shoot diagonally just fine. These are the demons, the little enemies here, and each time you shoot them, you get a few experience points. You see in the lower right-hand corner, my XP goes up. You want to shoot the chests. Inside the chest could be things like gold, like I just got, or that was a health potion right there. Now, one interesting thing is you cannot spam experience by just sitting in the same room and continually defeating the same demons over and over. There comes a point where you're going to, it's going to pop up with a message saying that you've cleared the room and you cannot get any more XP, although demons will continue to spawn. So now you see I've cleared out a bunch of the enemies of the room, and I've gotten 40 experience points from this room, and I'm not getting any more as I'm defeating the little demons. Let's go to the next room then. You also get experience points from shooting the chests. So even though the chests don't always contain treasure, you still want to get them. Now the entire point is to collect treasure, defeat the demons, there I just froze them, and then collect gold coins so you can buy power-ups and become more powerful and get as deep into the dungeon as you can go, since it is a roguelike game. You got 1 life to get as deep as you can go into the dungeon. Now here you see that there's a shop. This little door is the shop, and you shoot the shop in order to get into it, because, you know, why wouldn't you shoot at a door to a shop to ask for permission to get in? You want to collect as much gold as you can before you go into the shops though. Now of course you collect gold by opening up chests, but you can also collect gold by leveling up. In a couple minutes here, I'm going to level up to my next level, and it will automatically give me 10 more gold. So I'm going to get a few more bits of gold before I go in. You can also just continue to explore the dungeons before you open up the shop and before you go into the portal to get as much gold as you can. Now here you see I've leveled up. I'm now a knave. Automatically gives me 6 or 10 more gold, which will be enough to buy a few cool things in the shop there. So we're going to go back and just go shopping. I'm invincible. Now we're back at the shop. Demons respawned. Let's go ahead and get in. Now here you can speed yourself up, increase the number of hearts you can hold, increase your damage, increase your charge level and how fast you recharge, and your rate of fire. All of these are important on their own. Well, let's increase our rate of fire, increase our damage, and increase our speed. Now, Sir Declan is just going to shoot faster, have more powerful bullets, and in general, be a little bit more awesome. Here you see the portal room. When you've collected enough shards, you see in the center kind of left, those little rotating shards, those are the magic pieces that you need to defeat the final boss on each level. As you get deeper and deeper into the dungeon, you require more and more of those shards in order to defeat the boss, and the boss gets harder and harder. There's always one shard in this room. Now you notice my cast level there. Whenever I fire at the enemies, my cast level goes down. When it's empty, I end up shooting very, very slowly. You need to be at full cast level before you can shoot the shards at the final boss. So let me just defeat a few of these, and then we'll let our cast level go up. All right, here's the final boss. Now in each room, more enemies will spawn, but you see, you're not shooting out your normal bullets, you're shooting out the shards, so don't waste them on the enemies. If the portal touches the enemy, see how he blows them up? Yay! You want to shoot the main bad guy with your little shards. And you can only shoot a shard when your cast level is all the way up at the top. Yay! You go on to the next level, everything becomes more difficult, you get more powerful enemies, you get more treasure, you get more gold, and it gets a lot more difficult. Let's take a look at some of the other options though. So our different modes that we have here. Normal, of course, is you go through up to 10 levels and you beat the game after the 10th level. Endless is the same as normal, except that you just continue to go on. There is no end. You just continue to go until Sir Declan croaks. Now, I've never actually reached the 10th level, so this one's kind of pointless to me till I actually beat the game. Reverse is an interesting one. This one, you start with 99,999 XP, and it decreases every time you would normally gain XP. So it kind of goes negative. That's going to be your score, basically. And you try to clear all 10 levels before losing all your XP, which is kind of cool. Survivor is awesome. This is a continued incursion of demons, more and more powerful as you go deeper and deeper. There's no life potions or emporiums, so no stores to help you. You gather coins and gems from the chest to delay the incursions. How long can you last? Let's take a look at that one. This is an awesome one. So we're not looking for shards in this one, because you're just going to continue to get more and more difficult demons. The demons release soul stuff when shot. Collect to boost the XP multiplier, which fades with time and injury. So basically, those little dots that are flowing on the screen there, those little yellow ones, you want to collect as many of those as you can, because that makes your XP multiplier go up, and you get more and more points, more and more XP. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna die. Now take a look at that. Collect gems and gold for extra time. See that little timer counting down? When that reaches 0, a new portal opens up and the demons become a lot more difficult. So that's how the difficulty ramps up, is with the passage of time. Now if I collect gold or I collect diamonds, the timer goes up. There, it just went from 42 seconds to 47 seconds. So you can delay your inevitable doom by collecting gems and collecting gold. Power up. Okay, I got a power up there. That's going to increase my rate of speed. Because there's no store on these levels, you get power-ups randomly in chests. Now look here, incursion. My timer went to 0. Demons from a deeper hell are breaking through. Circle 2. So now all of the enemies are going to be more powerful. We're at the next level of enemy, including enemies that shoot back. And you have to make sure you don't accidentally try and collect their shots instead of the little yellow soul stuff. Now here's something you didn't see in the first part of the game because I was just on the first level. Pit traps. See how those pit traps on the left are moving up and down? Those, if you hit them while they're up, you're going to take damage. The cool thing is, if the monsters touch those, it pretty much slows down or stops the monsters when they're trying to go through the pits. Now they're down. No, don't go up, don't go up. Bombs destroy all enemies. All right. That's going to come in handy. You can get those in the base game too, but I've never gotten deep enough where I can buy the bombs. Never said I was good at the game. Incursion, Circle 3. More deadly enemies will spawn now. Watch your step, acid pits will hurt. I suppose they would at that. Now look at the big guy there. He's a tank. He is completely invulnerable to damage. The only time you can destroy the big tank is if you have the most powerful supercharged weapon, which is completely random to get and only lasts one level. Don't even mess with him. I'm getting out of here. And I died. Killed by a demon. Now look at the code up in the screen, GTBQ. You can go to retro.nivrig.com, put in that code, and it will record your game mode, and it will record your score, and you can get on the high score table where millions of other Rogue Declan users every single day record their scores. Berserk mode is clever. This is a new one. This is a twisted dungeon from the very deepest pits of Hades. Yet adventurers are strangely blessed with maximum upgrades when they enter. Stranger still is how their XP decreases over time. Let's take a quick look at Berserk mode. Keep shooting. XP continually. Oh my goodness. I've got nothing but giant tanks. That's not good. What, do I die when my XP is gone? That would be horrible. Super tanks cannot be killed and killed with a single touch. Okay. And a dragon. They shoot fireballs when they croak. Yeah, okay, this is stressful. Okay, there's also a timer here. What's the timer gonna do? I don't know, and I died. We're gonna try that one again. We still have our soul stuff, but we're very powerful. We have very fast shooting. Let's get dragons. And a super tank. No! Aha, you're frozen. Still can't touch you though, can I? And snakes! Why does it have to be snakes? Ow! That hurt. Yeah, this is stressful. Berserk mode. Lots of chests up here though. Maybe I'll get something good. Coins, coins. Diamonds! We like diamonds. Ow. You can see with all the different game modes, this can become a completely different game based on the mode that you play. Really cool. The last mode is timed mode, which is cursed with incursions and more powerful demons, and your time there is limited. You gather coins and gems from chests to extend the time and gain as much XP as possible before it expires. Oh, that's going to be stressful too. You know what? Let's do timed mode with hard difficulty. I'm going to get my butt kicked here. So you start out with maximum upgrades, which is nice. The timer, I've got a 5-minute timer on here. I see. And then that goes down and it goes up based on how many gems and coins you get. That's handy. 5 minutes, you're up, but you can extend your time by collecting coins. Woohoo, I got a new upgrade, rear cast. Oh, that's nice. I guess in theory, that's gonna last for this entire session. That's really handy. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, it's lovely when the bullets and the soul stuff look just similar enough where sometimes you avoid the soul stuff, think it's a bullet, sometimes you get hit by a bullet. Oh, how fantastic. Now, I don't know if the trainers are going to work in these enhanced modes. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're still in timed mode. We're going to start it with the trainers enabled and see if the trainers work in these modes. Basically, I should be pretty much immortal in here. Yep, look at my cast levels not going down. My health's not going down. Yeah, now these I don't think are particularly fun because, you know, there's no challenge to it. But, like if you wanted to see what's in the next level, what the next options are, and you keep getting slaughtered, yeah, go ahead and turn on the trainer just for fun. It's nice that they included them. So what's my opinion of the new Rogue Declan for the CD32? Absolutely fantastic. You know, I loved the first Rogue Declan 0 that came out, and I've loved playing Rogue Declan since I've had this newer version for a while, and now I especially love the boxed CD32 version. That's just absolutely awesome that they're still making boxed CD32 games. Nivrig Games makes some of my favorite games. I mean, I absolutely love Turbo Tomato. Even more than Turbo Tomato, I love Turbo Santa. I've got reviews for both of those. I'll try to remember to put them in the description. John does a fantastic job. Now, he's working on a new isometric style Amiga game. I'll put the links to his Twitter account. Yes, I call it Twitter. What are you going to do? I call it Twitter. In the description, and you can take a look at some of the progress he's made on it. I don't think he's particularly ready to release anything yet. You know, maybe another couple of months he'll have something ready to go, but it looks like a pretty cool game. Pick this up. Go to his itch.io if you want to get the inexpensive version, which is just a download version that works on almost anything. Go to the Polyplay website. The link is in the description again. To buy the boxed version. The boxed version does not just work on the CD32 because, you know, you can use the little SD card and use that on any Amiga. Of course, you have to get the file over there, but that we know how to do that. It's a lot of fun. £25 for the version without all the little bonuses and add-ons and spiked keychains and things like that. It's just the CD. £38 for the one that has all the add-ons and the poster and the stickers and all the little add-ons. get that one. I mean, 38 pounds, that's nothing. That's like 48, 47 American dollars. You know, that's taking your friend to McDonald's is $47 now. Just don't eat and instead buy video games. That's, if you walk away with any lesson from this, that's it. Don't eat, buy video games. Big thanks to my patrons who are absolutely wonderful and help support this channel. If you'd like to join in on the Patreon fun, pop over to patreon.com/10mark and sign up for as little as $2 a month. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I really appreciate it. As you can tell, I really love this game. I really love the work John does. Keep it up, buddy. Please like and subscribe. That really helps the channel a lot. Please comment, because the more interactions we get, the happier I feel. And also, it helps the YouTube algorithms. And we know we want to please our YouTube AI overlords. We don't want to piss them off. Also, follow me on all the socials. All my links are right down in the description. But until next time, this is Doug from 10-Minute Amiga Retrocast, signing out to go play some Berserk mode and get my butt kicked in Rogue Declan.